we'll see a squad from the back. The UMass Minutemen taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. UMass will kick off and will be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Iowa's offense will have the opening possession of the game. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on all. Good, still use the receivers, but Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Moulton. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
On the run, it's Moulton. He has the first and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now, the Hawkeyes have a whole new backfield without Caleb Johnson, who turned in one of the most prolific rushing seasons in Iowa football history. School record 21 touchdowns. He was this offense a year ago, David.
He was, and if you're an Iowa fan, man, we've been just clamoring for years. Just give me some offense, like some form of a passing attack. Another new system. Tim Lester comes in as the OC. Interested to see if they can air it out. They can be more fun to watch, and they can score more points.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on! All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do in this first drive.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UMass offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Here's the pressure. Caught near the sticks. It's Harding. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it on the way to the sack.
Bring in the Heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. UMass will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Running into the open space. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to the quarterback. Using the quick game. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
When those plays don't work, you look like a heel. But nice job by calling it at the right time, getting the big play down the field. Jesse, that's just a gut feeling by the OC, and it was a great call.
Great timing on the play call, David, too. And the defense, they got psyched out. You can see their faces as the ball got thrown over their heads. But it was
the offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Takes the handoff, it's Moulton. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped him. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the lone running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. From the red zone, looking for a man. Snagged out of the air. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Trying play action. He wants it all. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his third receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point in the season.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. To the air, it's Jordan. Under fire. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. UMass will line up to punt it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Moulton. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him. Let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? This is 1995. We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one there.
Going to the running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him in. It's Anderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the Hawkeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Looking to scramble. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Illinois is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up 14 over Western Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Jordan. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. UMass will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They run the reverse. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
This offense can break off explosive plays, throwing it and running it and doing it in a variety. Nice job there on that jet sweep getting the first.
The lone back's got it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Let's go! They'll run it to the right side. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it out because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Jordan. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down, UMass. Up-tempo for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. UMass quickly back to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Hardy. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires on the move. Zips it out to his man. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Quick strike complete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Minutemen! Fitted in the window for the score.
And the offense had to have a drive. They had to put points on the board. 0 points until this drive. Down in this ball game. Needed to get some momentum. Gonna need a lot more in the second half if they want to win this football game.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Iowa has the ball back on offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Hit as he throws. Complete to the left. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, UMass! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Caught over the middle, it's Adkins. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? Punt is in the air. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Some misdirection with the counter. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Wide open spaces. Past the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. LSU is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 14 to Florida. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air, it's Jordan. Got his man.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Here's a heat. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown, UMass! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
To the ground with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe
Breaks into the open.
the defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Got some room, and to the goal line. And he falls on top of his own fumble. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Here we go. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Back to pass, it's Jordan. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
You want to have a lot of success on defense, make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Harding. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Adkins. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's reeled in. It's Adkins. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Back to pass, it's Hairston. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. On the move to his left. He's got it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Anderson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. UMass comes to the line, facing 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Rushes on him. On the move, he fires. That's caught. It's Gibson. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Minutemen.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has the ball back on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll send the tight end in motion. Oh, it's a reverse. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the offense dialing up the jet sweep, and I like that idea because this receiver, with his speed, you want to try to get him on the perimeter, put the ball in his hands and see what can happen.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The UMass offense returns to the field. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Got a little space. There he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into.
Got it in stride inside the 20. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it out fast. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it on the move. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Touchdown, Minutemen! And here they come, almost all the way back. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
Defensively, we got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Finds the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught in the backfield, it's Moulton. Nice move, creates some space. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeye! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
point. They're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Wyoming looks like an old punching bag out there today, and I did not expect to say that. This fan base, heck, this coaching staff were not expecting these results. They're trailing by 14 to Utah.
Looking for a man. It's Jordan.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's good. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing cover.
Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Still on his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Tosses to the quarterback. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa! They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
UMass to the line on 3rd and inches. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Pressure coming. And the defense got him at the 27. Can Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants a big play here late. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pop.